Hi Sagittarius, I am back. Thank you for watching. Welcome to QueenCuptarot. I have been gone dealing with life, rejuvenating all my energies. So thank you for your patience. To those of you who haven't reached out yet for a personal reading, please be patient. I am making my way through the list. The response has been out of this world. I really want to appreciate everyone for giving me the support this far. And I will give it back to you with your general readings, and I will come right back with your love reading for August, because that is due, as promised. I will do those mid-month, July, in anticipation for August. But since I haven't done your general readings for July, I'm just going to do a quick one for you. It may be reflective of what's going on already, something that's already transpired. Typically, I do the energies, 3 cards for the energies going into the month, 3 cards for the dominating energies for the month, and then 3 cards going into the next month. So, but because we're already doing the general reading mid-month, I'm just going to do 3 cards for the beginning, dominating, and the end of the month going into August. Okay, so this is a really slight variation. Please like, share, subscribe. For those of you that have already, thank you so much for your support. Since we have reached 1,000 subscribers, I am going to start our super chats and get some really amazing discussions going, as promised. So just be patient with me. Again, I feel like I'm asking for a lot of patience, but I'm giving you a lot of love back in return. So yeah, let's turn this into something, guys. I think it can be pretty cool, you know, for everyone, a safe space for everyone to talk about some real deep shit. Okay. I have some frankincense burning here for you guys. I got a new shipment in from the Ethiopian church, my Rasta Virgin. These are the best frankincense in the city. Thank you to my brother Leon and his dad, Pops. It's absolutely stunning. It still has the bark on it. For those of you that don't know what frankincense is, it's a resin that comes out of a tree. It gets really, really hard, and it's an antiseptic. So outside of its beautiful aroma, it can clean a room. It can also clean inside of you. I know people who smoke it, people who eat it. I don't suggest you guys do that without researching properly, because there are certain stones you should eat and smoke and certain ones that you should not. I'm not going to, I'll do a separate video surrounding frankincense, but I did want to let you guys know that I am burning some here for your reading to ensure that we keep all negative energies away and that we keep your messages as honest and pure as possible, okay? Just adding a few more here. Thank you, Spirit. Has a beautiful aroma, mixture of sugar, spice, wood. It's hard to even describe, but I understand why it was definitely one of the 3 gifts. Okay. All right, Spirit, I'm going to get into this reading for Sagittarius. This is their general reading for July 2018. Please, any messages, clarification, inspiration, support, let's give it to my Saggies at this time. You know who's watching, you know who's listening. If there is information they need to receive at this time in regards to their family, their friends, their career, their work, personal growth, spiritual blockages, development, anything of the kind, let's give it to our Sagittariuses today for July 2018. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a 10-card spread, very similar to your love readings, which I will have for August. The overall energy at the bottom of the deck for your overall reading, for your general July 2018 reading, is the Knight of Wands. Okay? That is representative of a fire sign, by the way, so I do see this being a representation of your energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I'm not really big on that, but it definitely can be a synchronicity within yourself. Definitely this being fire, so Aries, Sagittarius, yeah. And Leo, sorry. Wow. Wow, guys. Okay. Lots of messages coming in. If I'm seeming a little out of it already, it's great. It's good. I like when the messages come in fluid like that. I obviously meditated prior to your reading. The frankincense always helps. Like I said, it clears the room, right? Of distracting energies, negative energies. So yeah, let's get into your reading. So Sagittarius, I see a lot going on, a couple different scenarios for your July. I see with regards to career, I see a lot of you are embarking. Maybe some of you have received or accepted a job offer, started in a new position, maybe were promoted to a new position. That's actually has the potential of being really fruitful for you, which I think you already see that, which is why you have this energy here of just being really, overzealous, go-getter. You don't really care who you're going to stomp over at this point. So there's a clumsiness to the knight, maybe not as much as the page. But the page to me is more of a message. Now the knight could also be a message, an energy of a message, but because it's a fire sign, I do feel, this energy could be representative of you. So some of you, if you are entering a new job or a new team or possibly a new partnership, because I do see some very dominating energies here in your first row. I see it being very fruitful. I see it has the potential to show you very quickly, even possibly by the end of the month, how lucrative it could actually be. So for those of you that have made a recent career move, it looks good. So kudos to you. Feel proud about that. For some of you, I see that some of you may be stuck in a situation with regards to career. We're still stuck in career here, where you feel like there's an obligation. So some of you feel like it's time to make a move, but you're not, because you have a moral obligation. Some of you have maybe worked at this place for a really long time, maybe 10 to 12 years possibly, and some of you are feeling, now there's a certain level of comfort that you get and stability in a job that you've been at for a really long time. But if you're feeling that, you're not getting the forward movement. So what I'm seeing for some of you, so if it's not a recent move and you've actually been at this company for a really long time or working in a career path for a really long time and feeling a bit obligated that, a bit loyal to it and feeling like you can't really make a move because I've already spent so much time here, or I do all of this and they need this. I see that some of you are feeling that where you're at, there's a blockage. So with the Chariot in reverse next to the 10, I see that there's a potential, because you're not going after the 5, the 7, 8, or 9th pentacle. There's a lack of forward motion towards the 10th. So I'm seeing that some of you see a potential. You've worked you've been at this company for a really long time. You've put in the work. You've been dedicated. You've been, loyal. But you're seeing that you're not getting to where you need to be at this place. And I see some of you then deciding to look for another job. Maybe because it's mid-month, but it's also the dominating energies of it. So you could either be looking for it now or have already started. It doesn't matter when, but this could be a dominating energy for the month. I see that whatever you feel is blocking you from moving forward, which in this scenario, this message I'm getting, I feel like it's out of your control. Because I've got the Justice, King of Pentacles, and King of Cups all upright. With regards to career, you've done your part. You've been morally responsible. You know, you've for some of you that have people that report into you, you've been compassionate. You've handled your responsibilities as a manager or a leader in your company, or even just as an employee that's ready to get to the next level. A supportive employee ready to get to the next level. You may be feeling, if you have worked somewhere for a long time, this lack of forward motion. The Chariot in reverse is also reflective of, if it's upright, the horses are going straight forward. If it's in reverse, the horses are actually trying to separate, fucking up this guy. He's going in different directions. So you could be feeling torn, which is why you're not going anywhere. You feel, okay, I'm obligated. I don't even maybe necessarily want to start working because I'm feeling torn. But this conflict that you're feeling, whether it's posed upon you by your employer or your own personal desires to want more, that causes you to look. Because when I see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, she's dissatisfied. And that's he or she. If I refer he or she, please use it ambidextrously. If that's the, what's the word? Androgynously. Okay. But with that, I do see that you're either going to get a message. You're either going to get a message. This is either a new opportunity. So for those of you that were feeling dissatisfied, that did already decide to start looking, you're either going to find a new opportunity, which can cause bliss for you because you might be counteroffered. With the 10 of Wands, I see not releasing of a burden, but at the same time, that could just be because you're being challenged with a counteroffer from your current employer. But regardless, because I don't really want to speak on what you should do about the counteroffer. That's very specific to each individual person. But regardless, this message, these messages that you end up receiving, because again, the Knight of Wands is here, so this could be multiple messages, one being better than the other, I see it making you feel super happy. This is also a fire sign. This is Leo. Okay. Lots of fire here, but a lot of pentacles. So there's practicality, fitting for a general reading. If you guys do struggle with deciding, you get these opportunities and you're still saying, I've been here for so long, I don't know if I want to proceed forward. This should be upright. If you're feeling burdened, what drew you to look outside of your current situation to begin with? Don't be afraid to let tenure go. You can make new tenure somewhere else. Okay. Some of you are walking away from a partnership, maybe a project, a lucrative one, but too many dominant energies, and it looks like you decide to walk away. Maybe start your own thing. See, some of you that does apply to, who is in some type of partnership, work collaboration. Some of you decide to branch off on your own, and that working out for you. But don't let yourself think, yes, you might be, talented, qualified enough to branch out on your own and do your own thing, but don't be fooled in thinking that you don't need the counsel, advice, and professionalism of other people if you are going into your own business or something like that. Some of you are really developing yourself. For those of you, I want to go back to those of you that started this new opportunity recently. It looks really good. I just want you to be cognizant, though, because sometimes when you start a new job, you bring your old work habits, maybe your old work resentments, negative energy into your new work situation, and cards and spirit are telling me to warn you not to do that, to be cognizant of that, and to just enjoy this opportunity, because the Ten of Pentacles is right above the Sun, in line with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So it really I see you, Saggies, really on the way in forward motion in your typical, because Sagittarius, when it comes to their paper or any kind of project, lucrative opportunity, you guys are very driven in that way. And you're driven in that way because you know how to do it. You know what's on the line, how lucrative it can be, and ultimately how much that can make you happy. You know how much your hard work will get you, and it's already gotten you. So this new opportunity, I think a lot of you are excited because you see it. You see that this opportunity could be the next step up. Maybe there was there's a new opportunity. This new opportunity is one to make a lot more money than you were in your previous job. So the next level, the next step. Yeah. Good for you guys that took an offer recently. It looks really good. I feel good about it for you guys. I really do. For some of you, I see that there is a need to balance out the home. So for some of you, if mom and dad is working, I see that an opportunity to take some time off, maybe take a vacation. I see some of you realizing in July, okay, this year has been tough. We've been working nonstop. Let's take some time off. All the stresses that you have aren't going to go away. You're going to come back to them. You're going to have to deal with them. But I do see a need here for those of you with children, married or in a partnership, that have been working. Both of you guys, both of the leaders of the household have been working. I do see a need to take a vacation. Now, that does not have to be an expensive one where you go on take a flight, because I don't see that, to be honest. But what I do see is a need of balance. A need for some balance between the two energies here, the two masters of the household. Okay. And I do see that happening, and it might be already happening now because we've got a halt here. Okay. The workers are like, all right, let's just halt, enjoy take some of our cash, and enjoy a little bit with the kids. Okay. All the burdens, all the stress, it's not going anywhere. You can't really release it. You know, that shit's not going anywhere, guys. But these good times, the summer, for those of you that are in North America, it's summertime. For, you know, these times, they don't last. Enjoy. Okay? Enjoy. I am seeing that as well. For some of you, I see that some of you have kids that are getting to an age where you're a bit stressed out about how much it's costing. Some of you may be thinking, okay, I've got to send my kid to college, and how are we going to do that financially? I do see for a very small few of you that there may be a dispute. Whoa, I just got a flip. There may be a dispute on who needs to pay. So backtracking, I think for some of you that are experiencing divorce specifically, for those that are going specifically through a divorce, I see that there is a conflict between the estate and for those of you that are in any kind of litigation or anything, or court or spouse or whatever, you're going to get message soon that it does go in your favor. But in your favor in an extent where this is where you end, how you end up feeling, but there's something you don't get to release. So if in you know, if in negotiations you wanted something, I think you're just going to be overall happy that it's over. I don't think you're necessarily get everything you want. You're just going to be happy that it's over and overall feel really good. Which at the end of the day, I think I'm getting a good vibe of that, but that's a better feeling. You're not going to get everything. It's not going to be a slam dunk. You know, it's going to be fair. But you can't, divorce or no divorce, what I'm seeing here, whether it's children, properties, business, there's a tie here that you're not able to break. You want to be fully disconnected, but you can't be due to some reason, even after the information that you get closer to the end of the month at the beginning of August. If this is with regards to any kind of legal, spousal, marriage, anything like that. Okay. I'm going to wrap up this general reading, guys, because I got to get your August love readings out too. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for your general readings right now. Otherwise, it's seeming good for those that are, you know, just starting a new job. It looks great. Congratulations. Absolutely. You know, for those that are, you know, have been employed somewhere for a really long time and are struggling with it, you know, really weigh that out. You know, what are you afraid of, and where is it that you want to go? Those are questions cards are asking me to tell you. But regardless, this, whatever you are debating, this is the potential going into August, is to really feel really good and getting the messages that you want that are going to give you those feelings. Okay. And yeah, guys, so yeah, that's your general reading. I'll come with your love reading shortly. Please like, share, subscribe, give me your comments, feedbacks, all that. Please, I do personal readings for free. My list is outrageous right now, so I'm just going to put a hold on that for now. But when I am accepting new free reading requests, I will let you guys know. All right, Saggies, love and light. Let your inner angels live, and I will see you in a couple days with your August love reading.